your vampire history in under 3 minutes, and if I don't finish in 3 minutes, then you get your money back for full. Anyway, so vampires used to make you shit your pants. Dracula, I shit my pants. But now, you don't shit your pants. Back in the day, you brought your steak to kill the vampire. You didn't want to make out with them and have vampire babies with them. I mean, come on, vampire babies, what the heck. In the Middle Ages, between the past and the present, 60s, 70s, you name it, vampires were pretty much summed up with sex, tits, and more knockers, plus the blood. But the blood wasn't really as important as the tits. I'm not even sure the penis is very important. At some point, Anne Rice began to write her novels, which I like to call as sexed up books. To this day, I'm not sure if Lestat Tari is his name, and the other vampire had a thing going on. All I know is that I saw an interview with a vampire when I was like 13 years old, and I was a little confused as to what was going on. And then the little girl also joined in for a threesome. I don't know how that worked out either, but that's Anne Rice for you. Then, during the 90s, I think that's when Buffy the Vampire Slayer existed. I think so. I watched a couple episodes. I'll late about it too. Buffy the Vampire Slayer returned to kick-ass vampires, as in you kill the vampires because they are evil again and because they are fearful. No, they make you be fearful. Even the theme song of Buffy the Vampire Slayer made you want to go kick some vampire ass, not make out with them again, women and men. And now we come to the present. Edward Cullen, the demise of vampires. I'd like to think not. Just because I know that if I say he is the demise of vampires, then people will start throwing tomatoes at me and eggs, and I really can't have my food go to waste. So now today, thanks to Stephanie Meyer, in her Twilight series, girls just want to bang big, shiny, sparkly vampires, such as Edward Cullen. They think this is incredibly sexy. True story, this is actually from Angry Ozzy, if you watched any of his videos. There is a vampire dildo that you put in the freezer and to make it like a vampire, and it also sparkles, giving the idea that this is Edward Cullen. And you should see some of the reviews that customers have put on it. They're really creepy. I might make some of that later on the reviews because they just made me cry. Anyway, so the main vampire storyline these days are vampire somehow falls head over heels for a mortal girl who can't save her own life most of the time and who just loves this vampire and they just want to get married, but oh, you're a vampire and I'm immortal, this can't work out. Oh no, there's no actual blood happening because because the vampires are vegetarians. What the fuck? Luckily, in the current time, there is some redemption for vampires. Supernatural has a different take on vampires. They are more badass, and they actually have fangs. Retractable fangs, not no fangs like in Twilight. The future of vampires, I'm sad to say, is probably hillbilly vampires thanks to True Blood. I know a lot of people love True Blood, but I just could not get into it because there was a lot of crazy sex again that I could not understand. And this was your quick vampire lesson under 3 minutes. Oh no, it's 3 minutes and 38 seconds. 39 seconds. I guess you have your money back. If only you actually gave me money. Now I get to keep your fake money.